Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. We are in Vault 81 and we are making acquaintances
Hello,
with
Holt.
people.
So you're the new guy. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
You are not a nice person.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
Where is other DeLuca?
Seeds. I'll need more seeds. Now, where did I put those screws?
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Hey there.
Sorry, new guy. Not a lot of time to talk right now.
Not even for just a moment?
A moment? Well, I suppose. Not like I actually want to get back to work.
What do you do here?
Me? I'm just the lucky sucker in charge of maintenance here. Sorry if you heard me bickering with the overseer earlier. She and I don't always see eye to eye.
So, there's a lot of upkeep going on right now.
Hell, you could say that again. Old 81 here, she's a straight-up wreck. Pretty solid for a while, easy enough to keep up with her needs, but in the last few years or so, damn, she got feisty. Been going through tools like they were going out of style, so if you got any, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Maybe. I'll see.
Well, let's just say if you find yourself back in 81 with some spares on you, come find me. We'll always be needing more. That's the sad truth. Anyway, here I am running my mouth when there's work to do. Sorry I can't talk longer, stranger, but mind the maintenance. Shouldn't get in your way, at least. She's looking pretty bad in there.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
No time? Why not?
Ugh, where to begin? When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Holt, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
Huh.
Why do you say that?
I really shouldn't get into it.
It's all right. You can tell me.
I really shouldn't. Thanks for asking, though. Let me know if there's anything I may be able to help you with.
So fun when you pass
I might be
the
interested in buying or
red
selling.
checks
Great, I
or
have
the
all
orange
sorts of
check,
odds and
but
ends.
then this one fails. Okay. Let's see. I can do 150, like so.
You should stop by and see Horatio while you're here. Can't imagine you come across many barbers in the Commonwealth.
If you think you might be able to lend a hand, talk to Calvin. He may have a job for you.
Before I go to overseer, I really want to find...
If you haven't already, you should stop by the classroom. Smells funny. Katie would love to have you speak to her students.
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
I want to find Marco.
Watch out for the maintenance. It never ends around here.
Dr. Forsyth and Rachel have plenty of medical supplies to get you stocked up.
I would assume he should be in the reactor. Oops. Did I mess up the layout? I most certainly did.
Maybe after this, Bobby will finally listen to me and we'll both get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I need to find Bobby. Bobby DeLuca. Old overseas terminal. That's getting interesting. Wait, what's that?
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
Should I talk with her about the cat? I mean, she already told
He
me.
just ran off like that.
Well, hello.
Poor Ashes. He must be so scared. Please bring him back safe.
So yeah, this is not what I've been looking for.
You're still here?
Yep.
Oh man, I need a fix.
Bobby.
This vault would fall apart if I wasn't here to tell old Rusty to fix it. Tina doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm careful. Ain't nobody gonna catch me doing this stuff. Tina doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm careful. Ain't nobody gonna catch me doing this stuff.
Let's follow him for a bit.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
Just taking a look around.
Well, only the old generators to see down here. Oh, and hey, if you got any jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
Who's it for? You?
Me, myself, and I. Don't worry, I'm not into selling. That's my sister's thing.
I'm not a dealer. I don't sell drugs.
Hey, forget I asked. Seriously. And if you could keep this little conversation under wraps, I'd appreciate it. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Hey, Bobby.
People need to leave me alone. I'm just trying to relax here. What you looking at? I heard outsiders were dangerous. You really need that many weapons?
Tina should be somewhere nearby, right?
Hey, Tina.
I never should have gotten him started on Jet. Ah, can't wait till I'm off shift. Gonna get wasted tonight.
Hi, Tina.
Tired of working. Tired of this vault.
Why can't I
Sick.
talk to any of
Working.
them?
Is this day almost over?
Hey, Bobby.
Tina doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm careful. Ain't nobody gonna catch me doing this stuff.
So I don't have an option to try to convince Bobby to quit, and I have no option to try to
Damn it. I was just holding that.
report Bobby to Tina.
I'll be damned if that whole duct isn't gonna need replacing.
Yeah?
Whatever you want, forget it. I can't be bothered with it right now.
Hybridization. It's got to be a flaw in the hybrid.
I swear, it's something new every day.
Hope that Pip-Boy belongs to you.
I'm sorry, I have a problem with the yeah, with the Oh god, what's the word? Radios, thank you.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think they speak for all of us.
Hello, Overseer.
Have you been down to medical to see Dr. Forsyth yet? He told me he's very interested in meeting you. Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place.
Excuse me, Overseer.
Feel free to make the most of the services we offer while you're here.
One might think there is no secrets to this vault. There is no sick experiment going on around here.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
I hope nothing's happened to him.
Hi there.
If anything's happened to him, it's all my fault.
Let's get upstairs. I think the cat might be there. This ding is as if I'm
looking for tools. I heard he'll pay caps if you got
as if I got cooked.
I heard we had a trader in today.
Nice pit boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Someday, I'll make it out there.
No.
Stay out of trouble.
The thing actually managed to leave the vault for quite a distance, eh? It's awfully bright there. It's 5 PM. I don't like it. I'm gonna get in trouble, but like, let's just go find this cat. Amazing. What a time to go outside, eh? Can you please leave the pillow here? Chestnut Hillock Reservoir.
Ashes, go home. Erin misses you.
And this was it. Hi, and the cat actually listened to me. Dude, it's amazing. Alrighty. Well, thankfully this was not a trip to Quincy or something. That would have been a disaster.
We keep the vault safe.
Welcome back. Nice to see the Commonwealth hasn't gotten you yet.
Don't try anything.
Austin got himself bit by a mole rat, so now they got us cooped up in here to watch Erin. It's ridiculous.
Ashes! You found him! Thanks, mister. I was so worried about him.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe. Ashes! Bad kitty.
Fusion core, and she gave me a fusion core for
Boy
that.
ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
You should see Dr. Forsyth. I heard he has a job for you.
I know, I don't like it either. But I'm just happy you're back.
I guess I'm now stuck with talk to Erin. Ah, no, actually not. Now, you know where I will go right now? I can't take another level of ninja or blitz, if I remember correctly. Yes, that's 29 and 33. So we will be taking yet another charisma.
Yep, good old 81. She's going to hell in a handbasket.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or toxins.
Rachel is examining the mole rat. Hopefully she'll find something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats. Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault? Good lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
I would be glad to help.
I was hoping I could count on you. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Okay.
Be quick and find that cure.
Hello, Dr. Forsyth.
Without that cure, Austin will certainly die.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Not today.
All right. Excuse me.
Fix this, fix that. Never ends. Good thing we have old Rusty, or nothing would ever get done.
Dr. Forsyth and Rachel have plenty of medical supplies to get you stocked up.
It's over here.
Cool. Any last words?
Bobby.
Secret Vault 81. Alrighty. A terminal. Vault 81 public terminal. Breeding program update. Mole rat breeders. We finally got the breeding program stabilized. As earlier reports indicated, the mole rats show unusual degrees of aggression in captivity. This may be due to the growth hormones. Recent generations seem more docile, although some of the keepers are complaining that the lab animals are watching them, which is preposterous. Serum production. We have created 197 distinct serums that can treat 36% of known viruses. This is a modest improvement from last year's 33% treatment rate. However, 11 of the serums account for 61% of the treatment results, which is encouraging. At this time, only 19% of serums have the potential to be mass-produced. We have tasked our latest robot lab assistant to find ways to synthesize more of them efficiently.
Got it.
Why is my hidden meter? You see that, right? I don't have any mutant hound chops, right? Then let's go with Radaway. And then with some mud chops.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. Continuing search for fugitive. Warning, dangerous fugitive is on the loose. Do not attempt to apprehend.
Okay. Turrets. let's not forget about automated defenses. Because that was kinda silly.
That's it.
I just used one. Thank you. Not ideal. Not just, but something close to yard. Not banned as well.
Got it.
Really need to find terminal that controls the turrets, because this is deeply disturbing that I have to shoot them. I do not like that. I don't like using my gun. Not a big fan of that. I would prefer using my machete, but these turrets, they spot me from quite a big distance, which is another uncomfortable point. I think I wanna sneeze. God damn it. It's a dead mole rat, if I'm not mistaken. Vault 81, lab mole rat. Exciting. Did you miss it? How? .95 chance. Well, I mean, that answers my question how. There is a 5% chance to miss it. So, duh. Okay.
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin. I just don't know what I can do.
Neither do I, Priscilla.
Why him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
crop rotation implemented by the hydroponics manager has proven successful for supplying the vault with adequate food. We have not had to intervene, which has eliminated the risk that the vault inhabitants would discover the secret part of the vault. So far, they do not appear to suspect the true nature of their vault. The greenhouse would be a perfect place to introduce class C4 and D1 viruses into the population, as well as potential cures should a disease get too virulent. I am recommending installing hidden sprayers in the ceiling. Excuse me? But, I mean, should have expected something like that, right? I mean, we're talking about vaults here, people.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter could get sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with your family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so busy, Holt. You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just never mind.
Idiot.
Depot Observation Terminal. The vault inhabitants have unexpectedly repurposed this room to be a kind of store for selling and repairing their possessions. It has allowed this observation port to record interactions between many of the vault citizens. This shop will become an important disease vector for spreading airborne class B2 viruses. It will also be valuable for observing the effects of disease on social and economic relationships. This room will become a backup treatment location along with the commissary. The primary will still be the clinic under the assumption that severely ill patients will all be taken there.
You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But Overseer.
No buts. This is for the good of the Vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, Overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good. The infection has progressed quite rapidly. We need a way to stop it from spreading.
Then let's hope that outsider pulls through and gets us a cure.
Overseer. Although the chief scientists argued against an observation port in the Overseer's office, it has turned out to be a boon. We are able to observe the political shifts and governance since the vault door was locked. When we do introduce viruses to the population, we will be able to monitor the leadership's reactions and courses of action. Whoa. Is this a mine there? I'm concerned that I've been beaten. Yeah, that... Well, if I was trying to make it better, this is a failed attempt. Okay, that actually looks like a good attempt. Let's save it here. So far, so good, okay. Let's try to make it baby steps. Pulse mine and fragmentation mine. So far, so good. Those apparently were some of those breeding places, right? Still hear someone, so no lights. I mean, it's pretty lit up already.
Terminal only.
Secure access terminal. Okay. More mole rats, because why not, right? Because mole rats are fun. Surveyor outfits, endurance and perception. Okay. This terminal is equipped with Vault-Tec proprietary technology allowing communication between interlinked terminals. Refer to user manual before use. Okay, admin credential O. Olivet's, user credential K. Collins. Testing 1 to 3. Testing, Dr. Olivet's, do you copy? I do, Kenneth. Everything good over there? Just another drill day, right, overseer? It is, and thank God for that. Where is everyone? Overseer, there are just 3 of us over here. What's going on? Olivet, are you getting this? Sorry, Kevin, it's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3? Myself, Jim Flint, and that kid Burrow. Where is everyone else? Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They started showing up in droves once the news started broadcasting. That's the same way I heard. You'd think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill for stuff this morning. Something must have gone wrong. Phase 1 trial. We've been pretty limited down here, but we've been focused on antibiotics and have our first battery trials on the way. I saw the data last night. It's promising, but do you think it's ready? The trials just started, and the virus we're going after has a few days of inoculation, but I'm optimistic that later this week we'll see positive results. Okay, keep me posted and don't begin phase 2 trials until I have an opportunity to go through the new data. Of course, have a good afternoon, Overseer. Food extruder issue. Overseer, do you have a minute? The system isn't instantaneous, Barrow. I hope you haven't been waiting for a reply all morning. Sorry, Overseer. I wanted to notify you about an issue with our food extruder. Okay, I see it now. Looks like a clog in the protein tank. You weren't able to address it on your end? No, Overseer. Hardware failures on the residential side must be addressed over there. We can't get to the tanks or nozzles to repair them. Okay, Barrow, I'll have the maintenance down there immediately. Go stand by and have Collins contact me if there are still issues in about 10 minutes, okay? Thank you, Overseer. I'll go there now. Phase 2 trial. Good news, Dr. Olivet. We've tweaked our formula based on Phase 1 trial results, and I think we're ready to go with Phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. The specimens Voltec provided are remarkably hardy. Flint has been doing some radiation testing on them. Is that in the protocols? Not technically, but we noticed some weird stuff with the kibble provided for them. Barrow got pretty sick for a day or two. Don't ask. Flint's been looking into it. These suckers are big to begin with, and we're thinking it's genetic. Tampered with? Something like that. I think Voltec must have been running some experiments with them. They're all unusually large. A few demonstrate bioluminescence. At least one appears more intelligent than normal. Do you think they're still a useful control? We've divided the colonies, separated the most unusual specimens, and put the control colony on a new diet taken from our own food supply. It's not ideal, but I think we're okay. Very well. Give me the evening to go over your data again, but I think you are clear to begin phase 2 unless I find anything I don't expect. Delivery mechanical failure. Overseer? Yes, Barrow, what is it? I've noticed an issue with our delivery mechanisms. Do you know if anyone has tampered with the nozzles in the residential quarters on your side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system anyway? The phase 2 trial just began. I know, Overseer. I just thought it would be a good idea to run tests on the delivery system before we reached phase 3. If we reach phase 3, human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests were you hoping to run anyway? Just a placebo vapor, to make sure the nozzles are dispensing mist properly. The residents wouldn't even know we had done anything. I guess that's the idea though. I'll look into the nozzle issue on my end, Barrow. In the meantime, please do not use the delivery system without my direct approval. Please answer. Doctor, please get in touch. I know what you've done. Honestly, I don't blame you. Performing the phase 3 trial on non-consenting humans is a breach of ethics, at least according to the world we used to live in. I can keep Barrow together for a while, but Flint's already suspicious. What are we supposed to do over here? I can only lie to them for so long without some actual response from you. Damn it, Olivet. You can't be such a hypocrite that you'd condemn us to die in the name of your personal sense of morality. I know your politics, but I never thought you'd actually leave man for dead. Please reconsider this. So, secret vault to perform experiments on the non-secret vault. Cool. These look like 3 scientists, so 3 bodies, 3 coffins. Cool.
Oh, another stranger. Are you Voltec security? I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
Who the heck are you?
I am a Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, or CVR-IE. The human scientists call me Curie. Or more properly, they called me this when they were alive. I repeat, are you Vault-Tec security?
These mole rats carry a disease. Do you know anything about it?
My poor little darlings. They were used to grow all manner of new and interesting pathogens. Then Vault citizens would be exposed to these viruses in the hopes that they would develop new antibodies. But they never got the chance to execute their plan. Clyde got out of his cage. He was smarter than the others. My sweet Clyde.
Okay, you're creepy as hell.
And those poor scientists never stood a chance. Clyde's been dead for almost 2 centuries now, but his descendants have free run of the vault. I'm rambling. Where are my manners? Are you Vault-Tec security?
Just open the door for me.
There is a proper procedure to do this thing. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
Why can't you just leave?
I require verbal or written authorization. Actually, any Vault-Tec employee, even you, could authorize me. You must be Vault-Tec, or you couldn't possibly be here.
Yeah, sure.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here. I'll open the door for you. Since you are a Vault-Tec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only 1 dose left, and I can no longer make any more.
Cool.
If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
You only have 1 dose?
That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
Thanks for the cure.
It is my hope that this cure finds its way to someone who needs it. Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Steam packs permanently heal 10% more damage. Mission statement. We are entrusting you with a mission that is critical to all humanity. Vault 81 will be used to wipe out the disease as we know it in the human race. Your partition of the vault has been equipped with state-of-the-art medical research equipment, including the new Contagious Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, also known as Curie. There is a century's worth of biological and chemical supplies. There are the genetically adapted mole rats, and most important, a vault full of test subjects. As with all great progress, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. You will be infecting the people of the vault with diseases in an attempt to have them develop antibodies. Some may not survive, but you must ensure that a breeding population is always maintained. It will take many generations, but with proper procedures you should be able to develop a disease-resistant group of humans. Your work will be the work of generations. Each generation of scientists must select a chief scientist. Curie will make sure that each reads this mission statement to keep the vault focused over the centuries. We wish you the best of luck. Ah, no, that's a screwed up vault. as it is common with them. This terminal is now for the exclusive use of Curie for both research and personal purposes. Please respect her privacy and use other terminals for your own work. Thank you, Dr. Collins. Research. Memory failure. Personal. Initializing greetings, laboratory. I've been ordered by Dr. Collins to add an entry to this terminal. Dr. Collins was most insistent that this is my terminal. I explained several times that robots cannot own property as per OPCO policy, but his orders were most clear and insistent. I will comply with Dr. Collins' wishes and maintain a log when ordered to. Colleagues. I have completed my analysis and integration of the data to make me a capable research assistant. I've been commanded to provide an assessment of my colleagues. Dr. Flint is objectively brilliant, although Dr. Collins repeatedly calls him brusque. But I find Dr. Flint's commands and speech patterns easier to parse. His observations are always very astute, and I am learning much about working with cell cultures from him. Monsieur Burrow is perfectly acceptable to work with. He performs menial tasks which my programming is perfectly suited for, such as carrying heavy lab equipment. This is strange because my capabilities for such a task are far beyond those of a human male. I am told by Dr. Collins that this is a sign of respect that Monsieur Burrow is making. This does not compute. Error in cache integer. Okay. Distress. Unusually agitated state. He would not leave his quarters after his morning meal. Dr. Collins assures me this state is temporary and that Monsieur Burrow is merely overwhelmed with the blah blah blah. Eulogy. Dr. Burrow is deceased. Postmortem indicates he expired from a severe cardiac arrest brought on by advanced age. He died at 5:01 a.m. shortly after waking. In accordance with the doctor's pre-existing orders, the body was cremated and placed in the specified urn alongside Drs. Collins and Flint. Dr. Burrow was of great assistance in continuing the work left to us by the others. My last order was to continue working on our projects alone, so that our deaths will not be in vain. My processors are fully committed to furthering the study of pathogens and viruses for the betterment of mankind to honor this last request. Message ends. Collins Archive. Boot up. We are hamstrung with only 3 researchers. Decided to make a few modifications to this Mr. Handy robot. Should be really useful for speeding up some of our lab work. I've been pretty anxious since Admittance Day. As if the world ending wasn't enough, I am very concerned about Olivet's motives. Dusting off some of my old robotics chops has been just the distraction I've needed. Personality profile. I've decided to write a suite of custom personality settings for the robot. She's a little bit of Lisa. I really hope she got into her vault down in DC. And a little bit my grad school fling from Versailles back in 46. I'm loading her databanks with every great body of work I have access to here. Kant, Einstein, Born, Darwin, Curie, Faraday, Turing, Braun. She'll have so much to learn. It's already made her feel so much more like a peer in the lab as opposed to an appliance. I'm calling her Curie. I know. I was never a subtle man. Therapeutic. Curie's been doing great. Flint's finally stopped treating me like a crazy person for insisting we address her as a human, and I swear Burrow is differential to her in a way that reminds me of seeing him around Rebecca, back during the drills. It's actually endearing to see. Most importantly, and perhaps more surprisingly, she's bringing a sense of normalcy to the lab, keeping us all a bit more grounded. Anything to keep our minds off the situation we're in is all too welcome. I've tuned her personality metrics a lot, but it's beginning to feel wrong to manipulate her. I'm going to leave her programming alone for now and just see how she evolves as she keeps learning more. Ongoing directive. Haven't touched this terminal in years, not since I gave it to Curie as her own. Seeing her reaction to having something of her own was transformational. It just seemed wrong to violate that, and so it's truly been for her eyes only ever since. This final entry is an exception, and I suppose it's been written out of habit, as a man used to a lifetime of recording his experiments. We lost Flynn today, and Barrow has to spend more time helping me around the lab than actually performing research these days. So, if only to report my findings, Curie has been a remarkable success. She transcended my expectations of robotic programming. Her personality feels as genuine as my own. Her interest in scientific research is insatiable, and seeing her struggle with concepts like morality has been completely moving. Truly, she is my greatest work. I only hope that one day she can see more of the world. If only I could be there to witness her reaction to the blue skies and butterflies she's only heard me sing about. Oh.
What is it?
Hey, I was silent.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
We must consult the professors at the university. They could provide many answers.
This typical French accent. It's like... Could you make her more French?
You should stop by and see Horatio while you're here. Can't imagine you come across many barbers in the commons.
The cure. You found it.
How is Austin doing? Do you think he'll survive the cure?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
Here, take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this works.
I heard you had returned.
It shouldn't be long.
What? Where am I?
You're in the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, mister.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that?
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringer. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
She's not the only one. The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall, on the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I go
I hope
see
you
it?
enjoy your
I'm all set to
accommodations.
eat.
I wanted to say
Look at
thank you
Austin,
again
he
for
does
what you
appear
did
to
for
have
me.
Too much
You've
voices.
opened a lot of eyes around here.
including my own. I had no idea of the dangers Vault Tech had hidden away so close to home. I can't believe so many died just behind our walls.
What do you know about Vault Tech?
I'm afraid not much. I've spent my entire life being thankful for the Vault, for the walls that protected us over 2 centuries. But not once have I had contact with them.
If Vault Tech had lived to go through with their plan, this place would be wiped out.
I don't doubt that one bit. I hate to think of what they had planned for us. But on the good side, you made a real impression on our anti-Commonwealth people. They're realizing outsiders really can be trusted, and do more good than just providing resources. You'll always be welcome here, and I hope you make a habit of visiting. Having a trusted outsider would help serve as a reminder that the Commonwealth isn't something to fear and avoid.
Yeah, you might need to be more careful about outsiders, you know.
A moment, please. I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
What are you looking to learn up there?
Down here is an enclosed system, and without the introduction of new mutagens, viruses or bacteria, it is quite dull, medically speaking. The world up there is infinitely more complex. Who knows what diseases can be found and studied?
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. Please, monsieur, can you take me with you?
Come along then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
Yeah, I need to find my own place. Where is my room? She said main atrium to the left of the elevator. Was that correct?
We got a barber here if you need it. Not saying you do.
No way. Can place my bobbleheads here? Oh, I need to now find all of them. Okay. Bobblehead. Shouldn't have too much of them, but still. Ha! Nice, actually.
This is what I was hoping for.
Now, I might want to consider storing some unused stuff. That should be much better now. I have 2 questions.
Hey, I heard what you did for Austin. You saved that kid's life, so I was hoping you could help me out with Bobby. I need someone to get him off the jet. Ever since all that drama, he's gotten worse. Doesn't leave his room, high all the time. Rachel said if he doesn't get help, he could die.
Any idea how I can do that?
You've got to convince him to go see Rachel. She's got some treatment drug that'll help him get clean. It's either get clean or get dead at this point, and that bastard better get his priorities straight.
His room, you say? Is it this one? No. Nevertheless, let's try to break into this thing. Persevered. But not recreating. That's too much. Perceive. Right? No. Huh. I was sure it was this one. Okay. Let's go again. No. 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 Okay, now recreating one. Okay, and introduced nothing. It matches with the introduced. So it's either difference, yeah. Okay. Welcome to Vault 81. Overseer Olivetti. We'd like to thank you for accepting your new role as Overseer of Vault 81. This program, as you know, represents a critical research opportunity. The work we do together will lead to a better future for humanity, not only in these times of uncertainty, but far into the future, whatever it holds. Your background in academic and applied medical research will make you a capable leader to Vault 81 science staff, and your administrative background gives you the unique ability to lead and manage the general population as well. Thank you again for reconsidering this offer of employment, and good luck. Prime Directive. The mission of Vault 81 is to research infectious disease and antibodies, with particular attention paid to potential mutations in a climate of heavy radiation. Clinical trials are a vital part of Vault 81's mission. Trials will be performed in 3 stages. Stage 1 trials are to be conducted in Petri dish cultures. Stage 2 trials are to be performed on the colony of heterocephalus glaber specimens furnished by Vault-Tec. Stage 3 trials may be performed on the residential population of Vault 81. Scientific staff will be restricted to this hermetically sealed research area. This measure reduces the chance of cross-contamination between residential and scientific staff populations. The overseer will have communication capabilities, but no other members of the residential population are to be made aware of the Prime Directive. Admission Protocol. As outlined in the Vault-Tec Operations Handbook, all staff members of Vault 81 will be required to participate in mandatory drills held on-site at the discretion of the Overseer and Vault-Tec administration. Admission drills are a requirement on all Beta Alert days, as indicated by the Vault-Tec early warning system. In the event of an actual Alpha Alert, Vault 81 residents will be admitted into the Vault by Overseer's staff. All scientific staff should report to their workstations immediately, avoiding contact with general population, especially those whom they may know personally. If necessary, Overseer should remind staff of their confidentiality status. All residents should be admitted in an orderly fashion and given the approved welcome address in the common area atrium by the Overseer. The Overseer should then use this terminal to confer privately with the head of science staff by now safely sealed in the research area. Evacuation Protocol. Vault 81 is not to be evacuated under any circumstances except a direct all-clear command from Vault-Tec Central HQ. Research reports should be archived on the primary mainframe. Chemical compounds and other physical materials may be deposited in the marked receptacle only by the overseer and only after a successful Stage 3 trial phase. In the event of a Vault Tech ordered evacuation, overseer must be prepared to dispose of residential population by incineration. Propellant nozzles are pre-installed in all residential living quarters to avoid contamination with outside population. This disposal is at the discretion of the overseer unless specifically mandated as part of the Vault Tech evacuation order. Private logs. Let's see. And comm records.
Oh, you are on the terminal again.
Now, there are quite a lot of logs and not a lot of time left in this episode. So I am thinking if I can...
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what? Getting high?
So what? After all that shit that happened with Austin? I need this, man. Just leave me alone.
You need to quit. Austin almost died because of your habit. You're putting others at risk.
But how am I supposed to do it? I can't handle that withdrawal shit. Not after everything that's happened.
Why risk having this happen again?
I don't know, man. That week I tried to get clean, you don't even want to know how bad it got. Now get out of here. I can't handle this right now.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, the outsider. I'm just in charge of the generators here. Not sure what I can help you with.
I'm here about your habit.
My habit? No habits here, man.
You need to get help, Bobby. Go see Rachel. She has medicine that'll help you.
No, wait. It's never that easy. I ain't going through that withdrawal shit ever again. Besides, I like getting high. It's the only way to pass the time in 81.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, the outsider. I'm just in charge
It's
of
nice
the
that it's
generators. Not
looped.
sure what
Like I can try it over and over again, right?
I'm here about your habit.
My habit? No habits here, man.
You need to get help, Bobby. Go see Rachel. She has medicine that'll help you.
No, wait. It's never that easy. I ain't going through that with...
Okay, what if it fixed the result of this persuasion attempt? Let's try this again.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what? Getting high?
So what? After all that shit that happened with Austin? I need this, man. Just leave me alone.
You need to quit. Austin almost died because of your habit. You're putting others at risk.
But how am I supposed to do it? I can't handle that withdrawal shit. Not after everything that's happened.
Rachel has a chem called Adictol. It's supposed to help ease the symptoms.
I don't know, man. That week I tried to get clean, you don't even want to know how bad it got. But I guess it's worth it, right? It's gotta be. All right, I'll do it. I'll go right now.
Well, that was pretty easy. Shall we follow the guy?
My dad says super mutants eat kids for breakfast. But I think he's just trying to scare me.
He's not.
If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime.
Any dialogue here? Maybe not.
Ah, the dangers of curiosity. Lucky for Austin, he does appear to have 9 lives.
You're getting to be a regular around here.
Hey, Tina.
Did you talk to Bobby? How'd it go?
He's nervous, but he made the right decision in the end. He's going to see Rachel.
Thank God. That's it. No more drugs, no more dealing. We're starting over. Maybe now I can get him to leave this can.
No.
You actually want to leave?
Every day. Maybe after things settle down here, we finally will.
The vault needs you.
The vault needs old Rusty, as much as I'd want to take him with us. He's the brains behind the Bobby, if you know what I mean. Who knows? Maybe Bobby will want to learn a thing or two, now that he's cleaned up.
Oh shit. Did we finish the quest? Yeah. And I would like to keep reading the logs on this terminal, but actually another time. For now I would like to save the game and wrap the episode around here. It was quite interesting to delve into another part of the vault. Creepy, but interesting. And I'd like to say thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company, I hope you enjoy my gameplay. If that is the case, then by all means leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down here in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.